So, you want to be a real estate investor, but where do you start? How do you know what information and sources to trust? That's where I come in. I'm Jonny Cattani, and this is the Investor Relations Real Estate Podcast. Hey guys, real quick, before we start, go to investwithcattani.com and download my free ebook, Is Commercial Real Estate Recession Proof? Now to today's show. What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's a special day today. As a lot of you know, I record these on Thursdays. You are listening to this on Friday. But today, as of recording, it is my birthday. That's right. The ripe old age of 32, as my late grandpa would say, old as dirt. Old as dirt. Birthdays are funny. I was just having this conversation because it's just a day, first of all, right? To most of the world, it's just another Thursday. Although subjectively, I think everything should shut down to celebrate me. Mostly kidding. But it's funny because it's like all of a sudden, it's like July and you're like, oh, wow, it's getting close. And then all of a sudden it's like the night before and then it's your birthday. And then tomorrow's Friday and it's not your birthday anymore and it's over. And it's just, I don't know. It's so funny thinking about it. And I love celebrating other people's birthdays too. I'm sure a lot of you are like me. You love to celebrate others, but you don't really care as much, or maybe you're pretending you don't care as much about celebrating your own, but then when people do stuff for you, you're like, oh yeah, like secretly you actually really love it. Of course, don't we all, right? So shout out to some other August 4th birthdays. Share birthday with Jeff Gordon. Shout out to Jeff Gordon. I'm not really a NASCAR fan, but I never didn't like it. So always knew who Jeff Gordon was, especially because we shared a birthday. Also, shout out to former President Barack Obama. That's a big one. Happy birthday. We both share a birthday. Didn't necessarily agree with him politically, but man, I can't think of another president or former president that I'd rather have a beer with than Obama. The way that man could just capture a room and his ability to speak and articulate was really, truly very noteworthy and inspiring for sure. But anyway, that's not what today is about. Today's podcast is about. This is going to be short and sweet because I do have plans I want to get to. One thing that I've really been struggling with lately is, and I don't want to talk about struggles. This is not about struggles. One thing that I've learned, how about this? One thing that I've learned is that it's okay to not know something, which is such a huge mindset shift, right? When you don't know something and someone asks you a question, you want to so badly know the answer, but it's actually it better serves you and the other person when you just say, I don't know. And what I've learned is that people have a lot more respect when you say, I don't know, because you're being 100% honest. When you try to explain something, as society likes to call it, mansplaining, when you try to mansplain something that you don't really know about, if you're talking to a sophisticated person, they're going to see right through you. Whereas when you tell that same person you don't know, but you're going to go get the answer, that shows them that you're willing to be honest and transparent. And that goes so much farther with people than trying to explain something and look like you're an expert when you're really not. And then you just go get the answer, call them back, email them back, whatever it is, and give them the answer. And it goes so much farther and will solidify and be the foundation for a much better relationship, a stronger relationship, right? Because you're already working through that trust. Like, hey, and then when you go and get the answer in a timely manner, they now trust you because they know that if you don't know, you're going to go get the answer and you're going to make sure it's right and you're going to give them the right answer. And so, don't be afraid to say you don't know something. And if something comes up that you don't know, go learn. We should always be students. We should always be learning. that's me right now. I'm a huge student of the game, constantly learning. That's why I've got the podcast. I learn something new every single day. And it's been amazing. I absolutely love this process. Is it hard? Yes. Do I want to cry sometimes? Yes. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No, I have no idea. I'm obviously being facetious, but I'm a constant student of the game, and it's been so much fun, you guys. I'm having a blast. People around me can tell I'm passionate. Every single person can tell. I was having this conversation last night. I went to dinner with my uncle. And he's like, I can tell you're passionate about this. Guys, I was so scared to take action. I was having this conversation earlier on an episode where I always knew that I wasn't a W-2 guy. I was a terrible employee. You guys, terrible. I've talked about it on this podcast. I don't need to get into it. But I knew there was always something, and I couldn't figure out what it was. But I always knew it was there. And whether you believe in manifestation, whatever it is, God's plan, whatever you want to call it, I knew it was coming for me, and it's here, and I found it, and it feels amazing. And I'm so, so grateful. So as we go out, huge shout out to you guys, the listeners. 7,000 downloads. We just hit 7,000 downloads. Got the notification this morning. That's amazing. So grateful. Please go find us on social media at the IRR podcast on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. You can follow me at Jonny Cattani. Love to hear from you guys. Go wish me happy birthday. It's never too late. We're celebrating all of August. Let's be honest, right? It's the best month of the year. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows it's the only month, if you have a birthday in August, where you actually do celebrate all month. That's a fact. I will die on that hill. I don't care what any other month say. Thank you guys again. You're amazing. We'll talk soon. I'm out to go celebrate. Be safe. Have a great weekend. See you guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. Listen, I know it's cliche and you hear it all the time, but please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you know when the next video is coming out. Even though this is technically a daily podcast, you know it's coming out the next day. We have a ton of content coming your way. So please like and subscribe. It helps a ton. Leave comments. Would love to know what you guys think. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks so much.